Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're going to get a new series started here from PGA Tour 2K21. It's the career of Juan Carne, and we're going to get things started off in the Corn Ferry Tour. Mama's Basement and the PGA Tour is proud to present the opening round of the Corn Ferry Tour Opener. From TPC Dare Run, we're going to follow newcomer to the Corn Ferry Tour, Juan Carne, an Argentine national whose backstory we will go into as this opening event unfolds before us. But let's get to some golf. The opening drive on the Corn Ferry Tour for Mr. Carne. Right down the middle of the fairway. And now our approach. A little bit shy, leaving us 39 feet uphill. It's going to break a little bit from left to right, or actually from right to left, my bad. Pretty good lag on the putt, and we're going to have a 5-foot tap in for par on our opening hole. Let's go to hole number 2 here at Deer Run, 58 feet down. And with the driver, we'll see if Juan Carne can find the fairway again. He does. So, PGA Tour 2K21. Obviously, from the makers of the golf club. I played the golf club too. And it wasn't my favorite game. I don't know, it just didn't resonate with me. I liked Tiger Woods' PGA Tour 14 better. And so I kept playing that. But I'm giving 2K21 a try, and so far, I think it feels much better. And having the actual PGA Tour sponsor it is a very good step in the right direction. I know last year's had the PGA Tour as well, but with 2K, just feels a little bit better. So Juan Carne finishes with a par on the par 5 second, and now we head to the par 3 third. The hole was uphill, and we went with a little too much club on this one. And Juan Carne puts it over the back of the green. It's going to leave us a chip for birdie. And we get pretty good run out on that. Very nice chip for Juan Carne. And as we par hole number 3, the point I was trying to make was that I have not played the golf club very much. So there are people who have played the golf club that have the feel of this game because they've been playing this style of golf game for several years. That is not me, so this did not come easy to make it to the Corn Ferry Tour. It took me 6 tries of 4 rounds in the qualifying in Q School to get here. So we're finally here, and so we're going to make a series of it with Juan Carne, a fictional golfer from Argentina. We're on hole number 4. He's found a bunker, greenside bunker. And he gets out of that all right. Pretty straightforward putt with no break. And we end up parring the first 4 holes here in the opening round. Trying to set ourselves up for a good Friday, which will ensure that we play on Saturday and Sunday. And you'll notice I don't have all the bells and whistles and helps that PGA Tour 2K21 allows. I went with a setup more geared towards realism, taking away some of the helps that a golfer would not have in real life. I took away the blue ball trajectory arcs. I don't like those. So when I choose to play a fade or a draw, I can't exactly see how it's going. I have a feel for what it might look like, but I can't see exactly. As we par number 5, so 5 straight pars as we head to hole number 6 here in round 1. Hoping that each episode in this series is right around between 15 and 20 minutes. And this drive goes a little bit awry And we end up down in a goalie in the deep stuff. And we're going to play this one out and put it right on the green. A very nice shot by Juan Carne there. And he likes it. Leaving a pretty straight putt for birdie, and it rims out on the left side. Aye, aye, aye. 6 straight pars, but we left a birdie on the table here in hole number 6. And we remain at even. All right, here's a par 3. And that shot is going to come up into the greenside bunker once again. And we'll get out of that. And we just don't get the run out that we would have liked. Maybe should have clubbed up there. And this is a pretty long putt for par. Breaking from right to left. And we just don't give it enough uphill. And then a short putt for bogey. So we have moved to +1 here at the Korn Ferry Tour opener. Rex Hole is your leader at 5 under. He's through hole number 12. And we are on 8. So a very straight drive on hole number 8. And we'll be on the left side of the fairway. So I've been playing this style with some of the helps taken off for quite a while now. That's probably why it took me so many tries at the at Q school to get used to it. The other thing that I took off was the swing meter, so that you could not see how far back you were pulling back on the club as we chip onto the green. The other thing I took away was the feedback. So it's pretty much all a fill for me now. So this drive right down the center of the fairway. Pretty narrow approach window here. And this one's looking like it's heading left. May have clipped some branches up there. And that one's going to be left. And here is a chip for birdie on number 9. And it drops. Juan Carne from off the edge of the green chips it in for his first birdie. And that moves us back to +1 as we make the turn here at Deer Run. And the first shot on hole number 10 is also going to catch the center of the fairway. Sometimes it's really strange. I'll have a pretty good rhythm with my driver, and then sometimes it just goes bad for whatever reason. And it takes me a while to get my feel back. But right now it looks like Juan Carne has the driver pretty locked in. As here is shot number 3 on the par 5 10th. And this one's going to settle in, leaving a pretty makeable birdie putt. 6-foot putt, not a lot of break. And so we birdie hole 9 and hole 10 to get back to even with 8 holes remaining here at the Korn Ferry Tour opener. Off the tee on number 11. I always love when there's trees right in the middle of the fairway. I guess that tree wasn't in the middle. It was off to the left a little bit. But there is one in the middle coming up here in a few holes as this shot goes left of the bunker and then takes a bad bounce into the middle of the bunker. Actually, would probably rather play it out of the bunker than the deep stuff, to be honest. And this one's going to be short, not even remotely enough rollout, going uphill, breaking from left to right. And it looks like we're going to follow up a couple of birdies with the bogey. And that's not what we're looking for here as we go to hole number 12. 1 over on the day here in round 1. In the very first round of golf for Juan Carne on the Korn Ferry Tour. Juan Carne. Born in Argentina, his family owned a large cattle ranch, and he grew up working on the ranch. But every night before the sun went down, he'd go out. He had a bucket of balls. He would go out into the pasture and hit them. And then the next morning, after he had his chores done, he would go out, collect all the balls, as many as he could, out in the pasture, leave them there, go back and hit them at night before bedtime. That was a nightly ritual for Juan Carne down in Argentina, till he started playing golf in the secondary schools and did very well. Ends up coming to America, try to work his way onto the PGA Tour after winning several Pro-Ams in Argentina. And well documented here earlier in this episode, it took several tries at Q School, and finally Juan Carne has made it to the Korn Ferry Tour, and hopefully that's not the end of the line for him, hoping to get to the PGA Tour someday. So Juan Carne on the 14th. Gets this one up in the air. And once again, a little bit short on the pitch. Juan Carne struggles a little bit with his short game. And right now, that's what he is working on the most, is his short game. All right, off the tee on, I believe this is 15. As our round 1 starts to come to a close here. Second shot on 15. And this one looks like it's ticketed for the center of the green. Maybe roll towards the back. So I wouldn't say it's snuggled up or anything. It leaves us a 33-foot putt downhill and breaking from right to left. And a pretty solid lag on that putt from Carne. Leaves us 3 foot for the par. Alright, we've got 3 holes left. Mel Hodge has taken over the lead at 6 under. Here on the 16th. A par 3, and we're going to snuggle that one. I would call that snuggling that one right up. Leaving us a 4-foot putt for birdie. And we move back to 1 over. I have absolutely no idea what it will take to make the cut. And right now I would much rather be under par than over par in regards to that cut line. We're on 17. It's a par 5. Our second shot with a hybrid. And we could either choose to go left here and be up on the same level as the pin. We choose to go right, which leaves us down underneath. I don't know what's the right play. But we go over the green with our pitch. Again, the shorter game's a bit of a struggle for Juan Carne. And now we were on. And this putt for par from 9 feet. Uphill breaking left to right. Good lag, but it's going to stop just shy of falling. And now we move to number 18. So our round 1 is almost in the books. We drop a stroke on 17. Let's see if we can bring it home with a birdie here on 18. Juan Carne. Solid drive. Right down the middle of the fairway. 193 yards to the pin here. Oh, that one looked ugly. I don't know what happened there. Might have caught some branches. And so this, we're going to have to get up and down, and that's not going to help. So now we've got to get up and down for a bogey. Chip it on there. And hopefully we can avoid a double bogey. We do. But +3 is what we're going to take back with us. And we're not going to sleep well on that one. So +3 in round number 1 puts us tied in 72nd. And I don't love that going into round number 2. We're going to have a much better day if we expect to be playing on Saturday and Sunday. All right, that's it for episode number 1 of the career of Juan Carne here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.